Hello, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is July 6th, 2021. Can you believe it's July? Do you know what that means? The first 2 quarters of this year are done. They're done. They're gone. They are a memory. So hopefully we planted a lot of seeds in the first 2 quarters, so they all grow legs and sprouts in the last 2 quarters, right? That's the plan. So who would like to share a takeaway, a shout out, an aha, a woohoo, a whoop whoop, a gratitude?
I can.
One quick one. We can show all the pictures of all the collagen people, but when you show your own, the response is so much different.
Aha. I put Harry's pictures together yesterday. So your close-up ones are pretty good.
Yeah, we were having a few problems getting into the right position, and the same as before, you know. It was like playing soccer, you know, trying to miss the ball. You know.
That's good. Good. His pictures are great. And yes, when you show your own, it's a good deal. Vonda.
I just wanted to mention, I was talking to Tracy, how I have been having success on a Facebook group that I joined. So a lot of responses and asking to watch the video on the Forever Pack.
Oh, okay. So now everyone's going to want to know, not that you tell us what group it is, but tell us how you found the group, why you picked the group, what you've been posting. So give us an overview.
I haven't posted a lot myself, which I'm going to, but I've been looking at the feed I joined it because it's called Getting Fit After 50 or Over 50.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just looking up names of things, and I had success on the last one that I got booted off. However, I haven't been booted off this one yet, but they talk a lot about menopause and belly issues and all kinds of health stuff, but they're trying to get fit and they're trying to get, go back to the gym and walk. And so it's perfect conversations for me to jump in and give my 2 cents. So I've just been mentioning the nutrition that I've taken. And so I will post. I wanted to find an old picture and then take a new picture now and just talk about working out in the gym, but also using the shakes and the different products.
Great.
But yeah, so I've sent out quite a few and I've been recording their names. And one person last week, after they got on and signed up for some pack, and I said, why? You didn't even get back to me. And she's like, I'm so excited for this. And so she did it on her own, which was great. But now I need to reach out and hopefully she tells me when she gets her box.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's been fun.
And congratulations to you for 2 enrollments for last week.
Yeah.
So, good job. Way to go. We'd love to see it. So you know that the Facebook groups work, you just got to work them, right? They're there, you just got to work them. And if you get booted out, oh, well, go to the next one.
Yep.
It's okay. There's thousands of them, thousands and thousands.
Right.
Probably hundreds of thousands, I would bet, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Good. Thank you for sharing. All right. Shout out, woohoo, aha. E-I-E-I-O. Hi.
I wanted to share my excitement about a successful text replacement incident, because normally I feel like every time I make a text replacement phrase, I still have to modify it for every single person I send it to. So I did a poll, which was inspired by a Susan Sly Momentum Monday. It was which do you prefer, the lake or the beach? And I was like, wow, that's probably the highest response poll that I've had in a while. So I was like, I might as well utilize it since I've let all of my polls in the past go. So I just typed up something that was generic. I didn't put their name. I just said, hey, me too. I love the beach. Are you making any plans to be at the beach anytime soon? And then I shared that, I'm going to the lake next week up in Maine, oddly enough, but it should still be relaxing. So that was my text replacement. I just had 2 sentences and I shared it with all the beach people. And then I only had 2 lake people. And I was like, wow, that was really awesome. I normally, when there's a 5-minute activity period to reach out to folks, I will usually reach out to between 1 and 3 people at the max in 5 minutes. And I had just gone through all the responses and using the text replacement, and I counted it up. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just reached out to 16 people. And that was so much fun. I was like, whoa, that was way more efficient. And the conversations are interesting too, because it even though it was a text replacement, it still was personal in a way, because I asked them a question and I shared my answer. So it wasn't just like, I'm just asking you a question just to keep asking questions. And so there was a little bit of conversation. So
Love it.
yeah, thank you.
So text replacements are great. If you have an iPhone, you can do a text replacement, and it's actually an option inside your phone. If you have an Android, you can download the app called TextBand, like expand with a T in the front. And TextBand you can type it all in there. And then when you start to type in the phrase, it will automatically, you click on it, it automatically puts it in there. So whatever phrase you want to give it. So if I said beach people, it would automatically put the phrase that Wendy wanted in there from, right? So it would automatically do that. So I have a collagen welcome, like I have ones that are already built up and are there. So I use them over and over and over. So the text replacements make life really easy. So 1 second of work in the beginning to get them all done. And then it's so much easier down the road to have them already done. So thank you for sharing. All right. Congratulations. Lisa and I just had a really great, she made a great connection at the spa with this woman who owns a business and does cool sculpting and is very entrepreneurial minded. And like, just when you go, okay, what are the characteristics of the business partner I want to work with? And then this person shows up, right? So what an awesome connection. We were able to do a 3-way call with her, show her, cast the vision, give her ideas, and get her enrolled. So that is successful. But what went into that? It took Lisa going in, messaging, meeting with her privately. We also went in and did a booth in the spa. And then she went in and met her privately again. Then she set up a call. Then it's like been a week long waiting for her to fill out her enrollment, which she didn't do. Like, so there's all these things that went into it. So it didn't just happen overnight. It's step by step by step, but never dropped the ball, never stopped following up. Always went back and touched, and she was like, thank you for giving me the nudge, because I get busy and I forget. So sometimes we think we're bugging people when all we're really doing is reminding them that this is something they said they wanted, right? So what did you learn from today, Lise? Anything?
Yeah, stick with it, keep pushing forward. And I mean, this is going to be a weird phrase, but my butt was kind of puckered because I wasn't getting any kind of responses from her. And it has been, I don't know, was it 2 weeks ago we did the booth? Maybe 2 weeks ago. And it started with phone conversations, and that's how it started, was I called her on the phone, and she called me back, and but when she stopped talking to me, I started going into panic mode. Not too bad. I just thought, you know what, Lise, stop panicking. Just send her a text. So I did. And I even called JoJo this morning and said, oh my gosh, what should I say to her? Should I call her or should I text her? I feel like I'm being a pain at this point. And she got kind of got right back to us and said, let's Zoom today. And it was pretty awesome. So just don't let it scare you. Just keep pushing forward. And I have to go back to that one doctor. I can't remember his name. My memories, I have COVID brain today, but remember the doctor, the chiropractor that I had to talk to, and he said no to me like 19 times or 21 times, and he hated me. And then he had me take him and his wife to a $200 lunch down there.
Yes.
So you just have to keep, and he said yes, and he's been ordering ever since. So you just have to keep saying, just have to keep moving forward. So
Right.
that's it. Thank you, Jojo, for your help.
It's such a good point, but think about at the big picture. So now you have somebody inside of a spa who already has connections with other people inside the spa. So even though you may not be connecting well with them, now with one person inside that environment, that gives you a whole nother avenue of being able to connect with people. So, be resourceful, looking at different ways to get in, because it's not always the direct route. Not always the direct route.
And that was the cool part, because she's like, well, I don't want to build a team with my patients or my clients. So she's like, okay, let's do something. And I'll invite all the business owners in here, and because they like me, they know me. We have a great reputation. She's a nurse as well. So they're always coming to me for stuff. They trust me. So she's like, we'll do something for them. And so that's how she's going to team build us with the other businesses in there. So super excited.
Nice, right? Good stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's just do some shout outs before we go on, because I want to congratulate so Vonda with your 2 enrollments from last week, Dr. Patty and Dr. Drew with 2 enrollments from last week, Holly Elkins, 2 enrollments last week, Stephanie with 2, Leanne Boudre, 1. Did you know Leanne enrolled somebody? Crystal Smo with 1, Maria Angel with 1, Mark and Christy Fitzgerald with 1, Amber Joseph with 1, and Ben and Wendy Hyatt with 1. Congratulations. And to our new consultants, Gina Timberlake, Andrew Carlson, Amber Joseph, and Holly Elkins. Congratulations, new consultants from last week. Yay! Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I will just give you guys an overview. So these guys really are new consultants. They should be on this call. This is the team call. They're consultants. They should be on this call. So just whoever the enrolling sponsor is for these peeps, make sure that they're getting the notifications to be on the team call, so they are being updated and plugged into what's going on, so they can see the team environment and be involved in this community. Please, please. Okay. So we have all of these things that are coming up. You can choose to do every single one of them. You can choose to pick one. Yes, Dr. Overland, that was it. I was almost there. His brain was floating around in my brain. I would say do a little bit of all of them, or pick one and do it hardcore. So you can do the EU launch and work on collagen for July 29th for all of the EU countries. So, and do nothing but make friends and start to reach out, ask for referrals to esthetician spas. Who do you know that cuts hair? Who do you know that takes care of skin? Whatever. So, you know, any plastic surgeons over there? Start asking for referrals and start reaching out to these people, because we want that. We can take pre-orders. We can get them ready to go. You don't have to wait until the 29th. In fact, if you wait until the 29th, you're already late, right? So we have all of this time to be able to do this ahead of time. Now's the time. You can have them all set up. What if you had 10 people ready to go in, and you go, first one to hand me an application goes in first, right? You could have 10 people ready to go. Totally. How exciting is the collagen? Right. I'm on adaptogens, so fired up. Now, we also have the Adaptogen elixir launch for celebration. So that's going to be our new product for celebration. We have the greens that are coming out on the 15th. So we have new greens. Who's happy about the new greens? Me. Yes, I am so happy. I really miss the old ones. Sorry, but I really do. And so I'm happy to get ones. I'm happy to get new ones, because I'm hoping that they taste better in my shake than the ones we have now. And So we have that. That's July 15th for new greens. The Adaptogen launch. You guys see my Adaptogen bottles? They look like the collagen bottles, but they're actually adaptogens. So this is the Adaptogen elixir. We can have we'll have a common collagen pack. So you can have one shot of each a day. But right now, I am not taking my ionics. I have not taken ionics in almost 16 years. So to not take it right now is very weird for me, but they wanted us to not do the other adaptogens while we're doing these. So to do a real trial, I'm actually really doing it. So I am, I feel like my brain's awake. And I don't know how to describe that any better than, I think I'm just smarter now with this. So, okay. But stress-wise, even mood-wise, energy, it's been good. And as soon as I take it, I can feel it kind of hit my brain. I don't know how to describe that. Till you feel it, you'll know. But it, like, within a minute, it's quick. And Dave felt the same thing. He's like, I feel kind of loopy. And I was like, at first, but then now it's almost like I get like a little, like I don't even know how to describe it. I feel something hit my brain. It's like lightning, boom, and my brain wakes up. It's pretty interesting. A buzz. I guess it could be a buzz a little bit. It actually does taste like Moscato. It tastes like a rosé kind of Moscato flavor. It's really yummy. And it's got the kombucha in it. So it's supposed to also help with gut health and digestion. And that'll be also interesting. So that you can start working that angle, working the EU launch for the collagen. Now celebration, if you're in Las Vegas or close to Las Vegas, we are getting together at my house and we are going to do celebration here. If you are in the like Mass area, New Hampshire area, all the East Coasty area, there you guys are, Crystal's doing an event in Portsmouth. So she's put together a group that is also, I will say, this is going to be the next best thing to being at an actual real live event, but you'll be there with team, you'll be there together bonding. It's like the best time is what happens outside the event when the teams get together, because that's when all the masterminding happens. That's when all the good stuff takes place. Like the event's great, but it's always being with the rest of the group that changes things. Like that's your shift. When you feel the difference, the vibration, you see the power of this company and what's available here, it casts a vision like nothing else can. So for those who cannot be there, then live stream is free, guys. Hop on your internet and live stream it. We'll probably figure out how to get everybody together on Zoom at some point so we can have a big team Zoom and get some takeaways and do some stuff like that. But as far as live events, that's the plan. So if there is one at least close to you, I don't care if it's an hour away, that's close enough. Get there and be there. It is non-negotiable. It is a requirement. I don't know how else to put that. And you can also use it for a customer appreciation time to invite them in to learn about the new products, just to do some customer appreciation stuff. That would be great. They're all invited too. Customers count. Customers are our residual income. We want to love on them. Cool. Questions about that? Yes, no, maybe? Okay.
Jojo, at your house will be Saturday?
Friday,
Well,
Saturday,
So Friday and Saturday?
Friday night. So Friday it starts at 4.
Right,
So Friday evening and then all day Saturday.
cool. Okay,
And then we'll probably have set up multiple monitors and TVs. So if somebody wants to do different breakouts, they'll be able to either go on the other, like they could do different breakouts. Maybe that would be a way to do it. We're trying to figure it out. So now tomorrow and Thursday, we are on the West Coast. We're doing Wednesday. I need to check on Thursday and how we're going to do that, but we're blitzing tomorrow. So 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. here. On the East Coast, I mean, on the West Coast, we're on the West Coast. So West Coast time, our Pacific time, 7 to 7. And East Coast time, you guys are getting together at 9, I think. Is it 9? Doing 9 to 9. So and then we're gonna all Zoom in together. So they'll be there, we'll be here, and anybody who cannot be here live can Zoom in on this link and can blitz with us. We're gonna have prizes for whoever makes the most appointments, get enrollments, whatever's going on. We're gonna do some fun stuff. So we'll get together and we'll see how many, imagine if there's like 30 of us that do this tomorrow, how many appointments we can make tomorrow, how many contacts we can make, how many messages we can send as a group. Cool. And Leah, it'll probably be, you'll be in, you can come in as early as you can get up and hop in for that. So questions, what I would do right now is start getting your list together. If you don't have your list together, start to update it, you know, whatever, make a new one. Have a plan for what you're gonna do. And I wanted to share new verbiage that we got from one of the other teams this morning. And so here's just a couple of messages and you guys can take a screenshot of this. I didn't make it pretty. I just kind of copied and pasted it right now because I wanted to grab it really quick. But here's a couple of ways to deal with birthdays. Can you guys see that? You need to make it bigger. Pin the video if the screen's not big enough. So birthday messages. So wish them a happy birthday. We have immediate leads every single day when we wake up because it's somebody's birthday, right? So happy birthday. When they private message them happy birthday. When they message back to you, thank you, then you're so welcome. Are you doing anything to celebrate? You know, whatever they say, that sounds like a perfect day. Any big goals for this year now that you're a whole year wiser? I love everything about that. I'm sure you'll have a great time doing it. So this little part, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Please keep in mind, I love helping people with their physical and financial needs. I've been coaching people to improve their health and increase their bank accounts for however many years. And it's truly my passion. I'm happy to send you some info or jump on a quick call to show you blah, 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 right? So you can adjust that any way you want to, but it also is a referral asker. Happy birthday again. So there are some people who would offer to send the birthday cake shake for their birthday, which you could totally do if you wanted to grab an envelope and a box of birthday cake shakes. You could start sending out birthday cake shakes just to say thank you. There's lots of options what you could do with message number 3 on that, depending on what you want to do. But I love the basic idea of it. And then there's another great one that's just kind of the generic message is that I came across one of your posts today. I never realized that I never see any of your posts, blah, 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 right? Because of the algorithms. So that's why it's been forever since we've connected. Just want to say hi. Now that we're reconnected, hopefully I'll see more of your posts. Hope you have a great week. It's just a way to reconnect. You can also add how have you been or what have you been up to keep the conversation going. But I like that kind of, you know, I haven't seen your posts in forever, which is why we haven't chatted. Yay, I'm glad you popped up on my page today. So two different things to think about. So birthday messages, that's an automatic conversation every single day, no matter how much, I mean, some days, I don't think I ever have less than 10 birthdays a day on my Facebook, it seems like. There's always at least, that starts my day out with 10 conversations if they respond. Cool. Questions? Blitz, celebration. Who's blitzing with us tomorrow? All right. Nice. Who's going to a live celebration event? Cool. What are you going to do, Leah?
Oh, well, I'll be online. I've registered.
Oh,
But
good.
you know,
Okay.
it's not on the Australia New Zealand Isogenics website at all. Like I had to Google it. It's really,
Really?
yeah,
That's
surprising.
weird.
It is weird given it's online and it's the end of the month.
This is interesting. So, if you cannot get to my house or get to Crystal's and you're somewhere else, I would recommend that you invite some of your team to your place. But if you can get to my house or get to Crystal's house, I would say do that. But if you cannot, then have some friends over, have some team over. They don't necessarily have to be business builders. You can just invite them over to learn about the new products and see the science, and that'll be on Friday night. Invite them over for a dance party because you know we'll start off with DJ schematics and we'll be boogieing in the living room. That's always fun. So lots of things that we can do. Events are belief builders, right, Chad? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, that was where I first met you, JoJo.
I remember
I think it was yesterday.
many moons ago.
Long time.
I think I was in a whole nother decade back then. Yes. So that's it. Wendy, you got anything?
I don't know. I think it will be a nice segue into full events. I mean, I actually do get excited when I'm watching the virtual stuff too. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And if I can have Ben watch it with me, it's like, I feel like I've won. He likes DJ schematics. And yeah, so I'm thank you for actually repurposing the celebration as a customer appreciation thing too, because I feel like that's easier for me to share than explaining what celebration is to somebody. So I think that's kind of nice.
Awesome. Well, I will tell you this. So, and especially if anybody on here has ever enrolled another person, then that makes you, in some way, their parent, responsible for them. You brought them into this ISA life. Now it's your job to nurture them through this, and events are part of that. And so, for me, I've been to 1,000 events. Is the event for me? Typically, it's not for me anymore, but what it is for is everyone else. And it's for me to be the example, lead the way, be in the room, all of those things, because people are they're only going to do 50% of what you do, and they'll do 100% of what you don't do. So if you don't make the effort, do you think that anyone else is going to make the effort? Nope, not going to happen. You might get the one outlier every now and then that just does it because, but I promise you that they will follow what you do. Just like people get started, however you get started, that's how you get people started. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So.
Do you know how people who are not customers yet, can they register for celebration too?
I think so.
Okay.
Or you can get an extra ticket for them.
Okay.
You can register extra for them. So also what I didn't bring up was Minnesota and the Live Out Loud event, which is taking place in Minnesota on September 11th. So Dr. Plant, Emily and Hayden Vavra, who else? Michael Klaus and Lynn Hagedorn, Delray Messer. I feel like I'm missing somebody. So, and lots of people, there's going to be people that are coming that we don't even know about yet. But it will be a great really great first live event back. It's only 1,000 people. The tickets will sell out, I promise you. You can fly into Minneapolis.
Are the babies going?
I don't know.
I just wished him a happy birthday, so I was just wondering.
No, I have no idea. So I'm going. Who else is going? Wendy's going. Fonda's standing on the fence on one foot, teeter-tottering back and forth. Sarah's coming, I know. Tracy, are you coming? Tracy's, she's standing on the fence the other side of Vonda. They're both teetering back and forth. Okay. I don't know, Harry and Dolores, if you guys are even able to come, because I don't know what the rules will be. September 11th could be a whole different world by then. So
Yeah, we've no idea either. They keep changing it still. So, you know,
yeah,
no idea.
got it. So I know Crystal's going, I believe Anna's coming, Lisa's going to come. So they're Dave and Carrie are coming. I think
Lisa Larson.
Lisa Larson's coming. There's a bunch of, I think Willie and those guys are coming. So there's going to be quite a group of, you know, our team, Dave's team, that are going to be there. So
Are they streaming that, JoJo?
not as far as I know. I have not seen anything that said that. So I guess if they sell out, they might try to figure that out, but I don't know, because it's really considered an associate run event, probably not. Because I believe it's Emily's event. So it'll be awesome. And it'll be fun to be there together. So we've already booked some space and some rooms, and we are trying to just figure out flights and stuff like that. So I may come in earlier, stay a day or two later and do some meetings with some team in the area. So lots going on. That's pretty cool for summer, like rolling back into things and feeling a little bit back to normal. And so consider it a little vacay, because we'll be in class for part of Saturday, and then we can go have some fun Saturday night, have some fun Friday night, hang out, like do normal people stuff again. Hopefully. Anyway, all right, questions, comments?
I have one thing, JoJo.
Hey, go ahead. Yep.
I don't know if you discussed that post that you put up on John Anderson's letter.
Oh, I did not. But I can. Do you have a question?
No, not a question. I just think it was really neat that John addressed it, and that's about it. I think it's pretty special.
So there's, how many of you even know who John Anderson is? Because there could be potentially some people that don't even know who John Anderson is. So John Anderson is our original founder and formulator. So when we talk about, like, when we go back and talk about John, or you see Dave talk about, John's in the lab and he's putting all the, he's putting all his botanicals together, and all the formulation that happened, especially behind isogenesis, is all John. That's 1,000% John. And unfortunately, his daughter went to another company and was sort of telling people that she had been trained by him, that she was also a formulator, that there were several things that she said that were untrue. And because she said his name enough times and brought him into the fact of this other company, he had to set the record straight, which is why we posted the letter that he wrote. So if there was anyone who, it was something that they were using to potentially, you know, recruit people out of our company into their company off the fact of, you know, of John's knowledge. And none of it was true, which is really sad and unfortunate. But because we've heard it so many times from outside people, it was necessary to address it. So sometimes that happens when people aren't on the up and up, and it's okay. And he set the record straight, and we feel good about what he said. And he said that he's, you know, please share far and wide with anyone that we feel we need to share that with. So the letter's there if anybody wants to read it. I did a quick little overview of why we posted it and what it is. And so I love that no matter what, he always has our back and is directing us in the right way. So
That'd have to be very tough for him to have his daughter do that.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. So lots of dynamics there that could be painful. And so we appreciate him, you know, and not that you ever want to like have to go against family, but you know, there's hundreds of thousands of us that are, you know, really potentially his kids as well, that, you know, we look to him as a leader and a directional. And so without him, none of this would be here. Without him, some of us wouldn't be here. And so, you know, it's always interesting. But so we don't want to like focus on it. We just wanted to put it out there and let you guys know for your own certainty and belief. And if anyone, you know, comes at you with falsities, then you have something that you can address it with. So cool. Thanks for bringing it up. I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, well, and to piggyback that, JoJo, if people on this call or outside of this call are exposed to information like that, it's okay that anyone on the call reaches out to you and give a discussion, right? Because I know that
Absolutely.
you can dig in and do the research and really cross T's and dot I's for anyone who's exposed to any stuff like that. Because
Right.
you know, anyone who's Vinny posted underneath that post of the letter, you said it's unfortunate that when you have successful companies out there, there's so many people who want to tear it down. And a lot of times they tear it down with policies, which is not right. So, you know, but you, I know, have the insider track, so to speak. So anyone who has any issues, they can come to you, correct?
Absolutely. And if I don't have the answer, we'll get it. And if I don't have a direction to it, then we'll find it. Because I always feel like this company is forthcoming and out front with what we do, what we say, and how we respond and how we react. I appreciate what they put into making us visible. And know that this will not be the only company that gets drug into this, but this is the one that's now. So there will be another one probably that comes along shortly, because they are touting that what they have is one of John's formulations, which they do not. So that will have to then now be addressed, unfortunately, again. So, you know, people got to do what they got to do to try and, you know, further themselves. I prefer to just go build your business in your own space with your own product, with your own knowledge, and, you know, there's enough pie for everybody. I don't have to steal pie from you to have a full pie. There's enough pie for all of us. So I just choose to eat mine with a little side of integrity. So anyway, enough of that.
Thank you for addressing that.
No, you bet. Absolutely. Any questions, comments, what's going on? So I would say if you want to get to Portsmouth to be at Crystal's event, please reach out to her and let her know. It'll be great to be there. If you want to be here with us, please let me know. I would like a head count. So if you're going to be in New Hampshire, I would recommend you being there because I'm sending cool gifties for anyone who's there.
Jojo, is vaccination required?
Is it required? No, but masks maybe by September. We'll see. I know that I will speak for a lot that are coming. They are already currently vaccinated. So I don't know if you're asking because you don't have one or you do, and it doesn't matter to me, but by then we'll see what's going on. Vegas is in crazy uprise right now. So
Michael, were you asking about tomorrow?
September. What?
Were you asking about tomorrow, Michael?
Oh, for tomorrow?
Celebration.
Celebration.
Awesome.
The majority of people that are coming, I haven't asked that. I haven't even thought about it. I mean, but masks maybe by then. So we will see how it goes. We can have a masky party. And we'll make it fun and do what's the mask, like the masquerade ball. We'll make everybody have masquerade masks. Okay. All right. Cool. Thoughts?
Just real quick, I mentioned it yesterday on the manager call. If any of you are reaching out to Europe and you come across German-speaking people and you need some backup, please let me know.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep.
Katya's been doing great stuff, you guys, with German corporate, because she's doing translations and helping them not say dumb things in another language. So that's always good.
Yeah, it was interesting when they first got some of the written material out. Sandy calling and we were just like putting our hair out. And thank goodness the general manager of the German-speaking countries is a really cool guy. I got to meet him when I was over in Germany, and very open to help.
That's awesome.
And, yeah, it was cool.
Good
They're
to have-
super
good to have a
excited.
connection.
It is good. And they are super excited about the collagen coming. They can't wait. So
Perfect.
it's going to be a good market for it.
All right. Tracy, sorry your neck hurts. That's terrible. I just saw the message. And now I see your little hot pack on your neck, or cold pack, or whatever it is. Oh, bad. All right, guys. Thank you for hopping on tonight. Look forward to see those of you who are blitzing. We'll use this Zoom tomorrow morning. And if you guys are, so for East Coasters, I'll probably have Crystal just sign in the morning, and you guys can hop on then if you want to. Because you guys will be starting at 6 a.m. and we aren't starting till 7. So if that all makes sense, the weird time changes. Okay. All right. Awesome. See you at the blitz.
Thanks, Jojo.
Thanks, Chad. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.